Indiana leading by 11. So on the floor for the Wizards, Coulibaly and Sarr playing up front together. Trae Young out there with Johnson. And it's George in at the three. The three, Mathurin. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Coulibaly. Sarr with a screen on Siakam. With the floater. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 9-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Haliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Guys, back over to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Young. Johnson on the wing. Nembhard with a steal. Pass to Huff. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Haliburton outside. Shoots over Young. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Coulibaly with a screen on Haliburton. Inside. It's stolen by Haliburton. Here's Mathurin. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition. Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Johnson drops them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Haliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Haliburton finishes in close.
How about Haliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass. Love the versatility.
Sarr a screen. And Young, here we go. And he gets it to go. Young's got 10 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Nembhard outside. The 3. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist. Haliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Sarr with a screen on Haliburton. Young against Haliburton. Here's George. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Toppin. Here's Mathurin. Here's Huff. Guarded by Sarr. Young against Haliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Haliburton. And one opportunity.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Haliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
Here's Haliburton. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards trail by 13. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Carrington, he's checked in for Young. Now the Wizards in transition. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Going inside. Johnson on the wing. Coulibaly with a screen on Nembhard. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Riley. He's covered by Mathurin. Now Whitmore. He's got 7. Out to Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And Carrington, here we go. Johnson against Halliburton. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pop it inside. Covered by Carrington. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. McConnell's got 5.
McConnell's selective when it comes to shooting the 3. But when he does take it, he has a good chance of going in for him.
Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. Halliburton against Johnson. Indiana with a rebound. Mathurin up top. He's got 12. The shot from the low post is good. Mathurin's got 9 points now in the second half.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Whitmore. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the shot goes. 16 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Indiana Patriots, everyone. Let's get excited.
Wizards making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 17. To end the run. Pass to Sarr. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 9th assist of the game now.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Bradley. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kicks it to George. Drains the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, anytime Young goes inside, his eyes are up, scanning for open shooters.
Haliburton outside. Launches it. And they get it back. Toppin's shot is off. The Wizards trail by 12. Here's Young. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Mathurin. Rebound by the Wizards. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Young, the pass to Sarr. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Sarr's got 17.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
McConnell with it, picked up by Coulibaly. Pass to Haliburton. Back to Bradley. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Young. In attack mode, Trae Young.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Haliburton. 18 points for him. To win the drought. And he lays it in. Haliburton's got 20.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
For your Dancing with the mascot, Boomer.
Young from long range. And that's not going to go. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Indiana ahead, up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Walker out there with Toppin, and it's Siakam in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Young, the pass to Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
McConnell outside. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Pass to Walker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Stolen by Young. Trae quick on the take. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Walker finds Siakam. Got a hand on it, and he stays with it. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Outside Whitmore. Outside Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And finished off by Sarr.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Nembhard against Coulibaly. Up top, Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 11. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Pacers have got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. And it's Washington on the break. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Checked in for Toppin. A big group substitution here for Washington. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Sarr. Bagley comes in for George. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in for Young. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Whitmore. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
McConnell with it. Pass to Siakam. Gets to the corner and hits it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Johnson. Now here's Carrington. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. The kick out to Walker. Now Siakam. Whitmore defending. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Mathurin comes in for Walker. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Onto the court for the Pacers.
So it's Washington now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Here's Huff to tie it up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Vukcevic. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Toppin finds Halliburton. Right side Mathurin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And Washington will go for a different look here. Sarr's checked in for Vukcevic. George comes in for Bagley. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Young in for Johnson. Halliburton surveys the floor. No good from the wing. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Mathurin. To take the lead. He buries it from 3. Mathurin's got 19 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helps him draw the foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
And so he hits both. Indiana leading. Nembhard outside. Ooh, ripped away. Carrington with it. Siakam covering. Ooh, he jammed it. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
There's a screen. All alone. George is there for the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Sarr. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Ooh, the shot misses. Now Halliburton. Oh, going up high for Siakam.
No fear of the moment. Ice water in the veins. Siakam knocks down that big score.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. And he racks up 2.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Halliburton fires, and he nails it.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And Young has got the ball here for Washington. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Lays it in easily.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Halliburton up top. Guarded by Young. Book it! That one goes!
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
George, a screen on Halliburton. Young with it. Siakam covering. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over-the-back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for that.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, we've seen Halliburton be elite for stretches in his career. Not at that level every night, but he's working on being more consistent, and I don't think it's far off from him.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Huff, guarded by Sarr. Off on the layup. Young. Rebounded by Mathurin. Halliburton against Young. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Sarr with a screen on Halliburton. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
And we'll have a timeout here. Called by Rick Carlisle. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Against Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Feet out. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's Sarr. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. Washington shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Oh, the bump. No match for Young.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Siakam. George is there for the rebound. The Wizards with a lead, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. Young looking for an opening. driving in. Now George. 6 to shoot. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Halliburton fires. And the 3 misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Whitmore goes in. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Halliburton. Yes, it's good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Young outside. George sets a screen. Shoots from 12. That's off.
Stepping up to secure the board. He just wanted it more.
Nembhard with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside Siakam. Now Halliburton. Tough bucket in the paint. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
And Young, here we go. Ooh, it doesn't go. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin, a thunderous two-hander with authority.
No, it's early in his career, but Mathurin already knocking down several big shots late.
Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Halliburton outside. Bucket is good.
Halliburton very much Mr. Clutch. No moment too big for him.
Free throw no good for Halliburton. The Wizards trail by 3. Boy, what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played in OT. Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Whitmore. Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. 14 feet away. Oh, he cannot hit. The Wizards on offense. Oh, missed on the tray. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam?
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
It's stolen by Johnson. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
For 3. Good from downtown. What a shot. They may take a second look at it. Boy, that was close.
The previous play is under review.
Now, if they overturn this and call the basket good, we'll have yet another overtime.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Haliburton against Young. He takes it in. Slick drive by Young.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Here's Haliburton. Oh, George with a steal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Pacers trail by 4. Stolen by Young. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Siakam.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. 7-point differential. Here's Haliburton. Nembhard, a screen on Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
It's good!
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Mathurin. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Washington leading by 9. And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Haliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Whitmore. Haliburton on the wing. From deep. Ooh, it misses. And for the Wizards, they're shooting 59% in this one. A good average. The free throw dropped for Johnson.
At the line for the Wizards, Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both. They trail by 11. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
For your Dancing Machine mascot, Boomer.
Haliburton against Young. And the basket is good.
Haliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. And both free throws good for Young. And Haliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Puts up the tray. Oh, it misses. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Sweet move!
Halliburton doing work inside, just daring the defense to stop him without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shot. Tyrese Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Wizards leading by 10. And here's Young. Sarr down low. George fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
They really flipped the switch in the second overtime, taking complete control of the contest, Grant.
Woo! I mean, they had something extra in the tank tonight. Their ability to endure all the extra minutes and then put on a show there at the very end.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Stolen by Young, and the Wizards on the break. And that's an easy 2. Gotta love the breakaway opportunity there.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
The 3 is in.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Washington calls timeout. They're on top by 13.
Everyone, make some noise.
Now Johnson. Poke loose.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
And Washington with possession. They lead by 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Yes, sir!
TJ McConnell. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Washington.
And that one misses.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Trae, in order to come back from that double-digit deficit, what did you have to focus on?
Well, I mean, this is the NBA. I mean, it's a long game, and coach just told us to keep fighting, keep pushing, and shots we're going to start falling, and we stuck to the plan that he gave us in pregame.
It was a great team effort. Thanks, Trae.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Trae Young.
again. If you ain't never calm down.
I know, so I approach you with my palm out. Don't let